Hey guys, thank you so much for your continued support to GR, and even in this difficult time we were able to thrive as a small business because of you guys. Thank you so much for that. And as discussed in the previous video, I just shared my before and after picture with you guys, and we received a lot of positive response for that. And there were a lot of questions asking like how I was able to achieve those results. And as you guys know, and which I've talked already about it, which I spoke already about it. And I used steroid cream in my past, and which kind of damaged my skin more. And in the process I was able to recover to my previous skincare state of skin. And I was able to also achieve glowing skin tone, and I was able to help others as well. So that is the story behind GR and how it was formed. And we were able to help thousands of people who were suffering from similar kind of hyperpigmentation and steroid cream damages that was done by using like different kind of steroid creams and soaps and things like that. So many of you guys have asked the skincare regime and what is the best way to actually follow in order to achieve that kind of flawless skin. And so I'm going to share a few tips that I follow and how to efficiently use your products in order to achieve that. So first and foremost, I would like to make myself very clear. First step is stop using this steroid cream. So steroid creams usually are made up of a few controversial elements, like for example hydroquinone and corticosteroids. Sometimes over usage of retinol and a few other steroid creams which contains mercury and things like that, which does permanent damage to your skin. For example, it creates skin thinning and too much of hyperpigmentation, and there's like dark spots all over your face, and skin reactions, peeling, skin allergies, and further darkening of your skin. And where skin thinning creates like literally you can see the nerves on your face. So these are all the side effects of using a steroid cream. And as soon as you stop using that steroid cream, I can see my dog there, Loki. So as soon as you can stop using the steroid cream, you will be able to see all these side effects, which is like really worse. And you have to like keep on using these steroid creams in order to maintain the stability of the skin. And if you continue using that, it will cause further damage. And also, like worst case scenario, it will also create face paralysis, where it will be like your face will be like left hanging like this, like one side of the face. And of course you guys would have known about face paralysis, where the nerves are getting affected on the face, and it could be a permanent damage to your health. So kindly stop using the steroid cream. So as we discussed earlier, once you stop using the steroid cream, of course there will be like a reduction in your skin tone. Your skin tone will become dull for certain period of time. Because of this reason, like people might think like, okay, I'm losing the glow, or I'm losing the brightness of my face and things like that. They again go back to the same steroid cream and start using that. That's really bad. It will come down your skin tone or your skin glow, or whatever that you're getting out of steroid cream will come down. That's the step one. Get used to it and follow the procedure, the safer procedure. Meantime, while you follow this procedure, gradually your skin will become really good, and it will also, the reactions would stop. But you have to follow the procedure, you have to follow the step. No matter what, stick to the skincare routine. Do not go back and start using the steroid cream. No matter how much you invest in other creams or like other skincare regime, as far as you're using that steroid cream, you will not be able to achieve, or you will not be able to stop the damages that is done to your skin. So stop using it. And again, just another important note, do not abruptly stop it like in a single day. Rather, what you can do is, if you're using the the steroid cream on a regular basis, like daily, twice or thrice or whatever it is, you can stop using it for a day, and then like 2 days once, and then 3 days once, and then 4 days once. Gradually stop it. It's like almost like smoking. So you have to gradually leave it out, and also create a proper skincare routine in place. Like not only GR, there are also other good stuff in the market. You can, if your skin is like super sensitive, or like one need this particular item of this particular genre, for example, if the cleanser of a particular company works out well for you, you can also use that. But keep a proper skincare regime in order to have your damages under control. So first thing is to select a really good cleanser. Cleansers should or must have all these items in order to reverse the damage. Lactic acid is really important because lactic acid reduces hyperpigmentation. And also make sure it contains shea butter, because shea butter is naturally good for your skin. And if you guys suffer from skin thinning, it will really help you out in order to reverse the damage done by skin thinning. And it will also condition your skin. So as soon as you wake up, or like the cleanser is the first step in your skincare routine. So it's very, very, very important to choose a proper cleanser. So some people, they tend to have like severe pimple and acne. Some people have like really oily skin, and some people are they'll have like skin allergies. So you have to take all these conditions under like while picking out the cleanser. You have to think through all these conditions. So some people have acne and pimples, so you have to make sure that you pick a cleanser with like salicylic acid or glycolic acid, which is really good for your skin. And some people will have like hyperpigmentation and dark spots. For those type of people, choosing lactic acid is the best way. So, and also make sure like it does not contain artificial fragrance, because artificial fragrance usually contains alcohol, which is like an it'll create irritation to the skin. So you might get itchiness and all those things. So do not go for cleanser which has artificial fragrance infused to it. So you can have like a lot of varieties wherein natural oils tend to have, like essential oil tend to have really good smell, and at the same time it will not damage your skin. So it's very important. Step one is very important to choose a proper cleanser. So usually I used to I use Vigva facial soap, and then we came up with the Rocia facial soap exclusively for skin brightening. It's like really good, and it contains rose oil, geranium oil, and shea butter to it. So it's like very nourishing to your skin, because it contains rose oil and rose hip seed extracts to it, and shea butter. So this is Rocia, my personal favorite, and the fragrance is also really good, and you can literally see the difference from the first wash. You can feel the softness. Since it is for women, since I'm using Rocia facial soap, it is like if it is for men, or if you guys want to use it, you can actually opt for Lemon-Lee. It's really good with infused with lemon oil, and the fragrance is also good. So you can also try that, and this is exclusively for women. Wherein Vigva facial soap can be used for people who have like too much of hyperpigmentation, or if you are guys focusing on skin whitening, you can actually use or go in for Vigva facial soap. but I'm regularly using Rocher facial soap because I wanted to first reverse the damage that was done to my skin by my steroid cream in the past. So Rocher facial soap is like really good, and it contains shea butter. So as soon as you wash the face, you can literally feel the difference on your face, like the softness, the glow, and in the early morning you'll have like oils in the T-zone. So it cleanses really good, and if there is any excess makeup which was left out in the the previous day, it will also clear that out, and it cleanses your pores. And if you have like acne scars and if you apply makeup, that tends to block your pores. So this cleanses your complete pores, and it leaves your skin naturally nourished, and it's super good for your skin. So this is step one. Choose a cleanser which is suitable for your skin tone. It doesn't have to be from Dior. If you guys are comfortable with any other cleansers from any other company, you can use it. And again, effectively using cleanser, you should keep in mind that you have to at least leave the cleanser for like 30 to 60 seconds on your skin. Properly massage it, make sure it absorbs to your skin properly, and then you can actually wash it off. Usually I use lukewarm water or like really hot water in the morning, because it actually opens up your pores and it cleanses really well, and you can literally feel the difference from the first wash, and it'll be cleansed. And if you have any puffiness or something like that, it'll actually take that down. So Rocher is my personal favorite, and whatever cleanser suits you can actually use that. And the best part of using Rocher is because my skin is like acne prone skin, so as soon as I change the soap, or if I use any other cleanser which is like really harsh, you can like see the zits popping all over my face, and it's like really bad for me. So Rocher facial soap has mild cleansers, and rose oil, geranium oil, and the lactic acid really helps to keep my acne and pimple under control, and at the same time I need that skin brightening and the glow to it. So Rocher is good for people who have like really sensitive skin and acne prone skin, so you can actually use that. And it also contains any oil production, it controls sebum production, so that way throughout the day I don't have to wash my face again in the afternoon or like that. Again in the evening I can just wash my face. It will control my oil throughout the day, so even if I wear makeup, it will not be like clumsy, and oiliness wouldn't be there. So it's really good for my skin. So as we discussed, step one, the cleanser is very, very important to you guys. So choose a cleanser wisely, and if you guys are having dry skin, it's better to choose a cleanser which has butter to it. For example, Rocher has shea butter. So if you have like super dry skin, you can actually go in for cleanser that has coconut oil or olive oil, or there's also cocoa butter to it, and you can choose the cleanser wisely, and that way you can it does not affect dry people who have like dry skin. So step one, the cleanser that we discussed, it's very important. Choose your cleanser wisely. Thank you so much, and do subscribe to our channel. We will discuss continuous series of steps. What is like the step 2 of the skincare regime that I follow. I'll explain Dior products on that video as well, and how to effectively use the products. Thank you so much.